What's up, worldwide? We will announce the bracketology for the 2020 edition of the Best Designed Sculpted Figure. Anybody that's paid attention before knows that I am including not only the figures, but we're also going to do the rides and figures from 2000X into this year. Now, so it can be repeated again, there will not be one figure included in this year's or in the upcoming tournament, and that will be Scareglow. He won this year's. He cannot be in next year's. So that means people are actually going to have to vote for what they think is best designed, best sculpted. But anyways, I got thinking, okay, what could I do to fully get that angriness back to it? Well, I finally figured it out. And that was to tackle the one subject that not a whole lot of people like to do. And that is, I'm going to talk about this. This might be a long fucking review tonight. But not only this, we're going to take a look at some of the figures that we've been given so far. I know sometime in the future, sometime between now and the time I die, Super 7 is going to be giving us a He-Man, 2 versions of Skeletor, and another card. Like I said, sometime between now and the time I die. So, Super 7, you better get on the ball, because who knows when I'm dying. Hell, who knows? It could be after I'm dead. Plus, depending on who joins into the chat room, announces themselves, comments something during all this, will be entered into a special wheel, and I'm going to give something away. What is it? I think the promo had it. If I get more than 10 viewers here, I may give away a miniature version of it. So, anyways, all right. I got to get myself fully prepped and ready for this. I've been trying to see who's going to show up before I go through and start doing this, good Lord. I knew this was going to be the show that just drove me to the brink of I'm probably going to start drinking again. I'll give it a few more minutes and then we'll get started with the movie, which you guys will be able to hear in sections. I'm not going to show it so I'm not getting in any trouble, and I'm going to keep it at 10-second intervals. Because over here, I've actually got a little TV screen set up, movie already in. In fact, I'm sitting there staring at the Canon logo on this. But before I get started on it, whole month of December, we will be doing whole month will be about Skeletor. We'll take a look at old Bonehead and see how it goes. I know last year or beginning of the year I said I was going to try to do new things, different things, which I have been trying to. Just some things haven't worked out the way I'd like it to. That, and then all of a sudden work became a beast and a nightmare. All right. Let's take a look, see here. There's one page I ought to do this on. Guess I kind of need to do this if I remember right. Like I said, if you're in the room, make sure you announce yourself, because there can be no way of knowing if you're here or not. Trying to get some things going real quick. Get everybody invited I can. Because like I said, it's going to be an interesting night, to say the least. But yeah, month of December, Skeletor all month long. That's going to cover not only Skeletor, but Demo Man, Keldor, Skeletine. So yeah, we're going to try to have some fun with all this. Kind of aggravates me when I can't find everybody that I want to find on here. Oh, by the way, a huge shout out goes out to Eternity of Dreams. I understand, nice little place to go visit, get plenty of Masters of the Universe stuff. At some point, whenever I get an area, I'm planning on seriously checking it out. I'll just send those right for right now. And I promise I'll get on here. Just publish the damn thing, you dumbass. Alright, so let's get this started. God help me. Before I get started, alright, a little backstory to this. Okay, I have honestly asked two movie and cartoon reviewers to do this before, and I have gotten no response from them on it, other than they don't want to touch this. In 1987, we got a movie. Was it very good? Depends on how you want to look at it. Honestly, this movie may have been titled Masters of the Universe. It had very little to do with it. We got the introduction of some new characters who, after some looking around, got noticing the only time you really saw them was, the only time I saw them was in the newspaper strips. Never saw them on any of the cartoons. Really not any of the publications. It seemed like mini comics or anything like that. So we got this movie is had Dolph Lundgren in the role as He-Man and Frank Langella as Skeletor, who was probably the bright spot in this entire thing. Which is why actually I'm looking forward to when Super 7 releases the movie figures, because I really want both the regular Skeletor and that God Skeletor, if this thing really looks badass. Sorceress looked not only old throughout the whole thing, but nothing like what we wanted as far as Sorceress goes. We also got other characters in there. We got Evil Lynn that is all right looking for they're trying for. They said they put Beastman in there, however, it looked more like Grizzlor. We got Man at Arms ish. We got a dwarf. We got another badass with a sword. We got something that looked like the Predator. And very little of it took place on Eternia. We get what they tried to depict as Castle Grayskull. No. So let's get this party started. And I don't know if anybody will be able to hear anything or not. So, of course, we'll get the whole Canyon Group Incorporated presents screen. Yeah. Filmed by Gary Goddard. Like I said, with Lundgren and Langella. All right. Right now, I'll say it right now. Total fucked up bullshit. So they start out with what they're depicting as Castle Grayskull, which the only thing you see it sitting there on a mountain. You can see the skull and the looks like the drawbridge, but the rest of it looks like an oversized pirate ship they put behind the fucker. Behind the skull and the fucking drawbridge. Looks nothing like Castle Grayskull in any other depiction we've ever gotten it. So right off the bat, you knew things were going bad right off the bat. Yeah. All right. All right, so do this whole thing, talking about this whole thing, you know, become Master Universe, forces evil, trying to take over. You get our first look at the backside of her head of the sorceress, and she's got these crystal things all over the top of her fucking head, all adorned in white, and you're sitting there going, the fuck is this shit? So the Masters Universe logo pops up, which looked pretty good, but then the music. It's not like we should be watching a Superman film. Alright, try to get through these damn opening credits and crap. Meg Foster is Evil Lynn. Didn't we have somebody from Friends in this thing? Oh yeah, Courtney Cox. Yeah, she really helped. Alright, so opening up, you know, we see all of these guys dressed up in. Alright, hang on. We're going to pause this again. Alright, so the opening scene, you get Skeletor walking through these halls, and we're led to believe that this is basically, you know, he's taken over Grayskull. He's captured the sorcerers, which we'll see, or I'll see here in a minute. But you got all these guys dressed up in, like they came off of the set of a crappy Star Wars film. They look like black stormtroopers, and from what I've seen, remember from later on, much like a stormtrooper, they couldn't hit jack shit. All right, hang on. I'm trying to get a good look at this because I'm looking at, I see the Skeletor's Havoc Staff. Okay. I don't know how much was in budget, but it looks like, honestly, like they were trying to, you know, they got scene where you see the throne, you see the elders statues, got these two skulls. The whole thing kind of looks like a skull as far as the rampway and everything standing there. But you see, it looks like, okay, they went through and they didn't do the set design right. Because you see all these 2x4 standing there. Like part of the, like they forgot to finish the set, movie set on this. All right, you come find out they're chasing some guy down, which means they're chasing down Gwildor. Okay, from what I'm looking at, I'm trying to take a look at this Havoc Staff. All right, so first get a good look at Skeletor. Like I said, the makeup job looks great. Outfit kind of fitting for it. You got a younger looking sorceress, but like I said, she's got all these crystal crap on her head. Skeletor wearing something that basically, I mean, we never would have seen him wearing it before with the cloak and the robes and all that crap. Yeah, there's no feathers, no nothing for sorcerers, nothing. Yeah. Basically, where he's going to cast spell, basically start aging her ass and pulling the power Gray Skull from her. Evil Lynn wearing this thing on her head that, yeah. Oh, now we get cheap holographic illusions like over the planet in various spots. Oh, there's Skeletor. Stating what he's doing. Oh, there's He-Man. Wearing a cape. A fucking cape. I don't know what they were trying for here and why the cape. Maybe they had the cape left over from the Superman film, you know, from Superman 4. You know, of course, you know, at this point, you know, okay, they've got Gwildor captured. And, oh, He-Man noticing this. I really don't know if I'm going to make it through all this, to be honest with you people. Get the sword, but he's also carrying a, or nope, that's just the guard's gun. Like I said, they can't hit jack shit. Nope, he's got a gun in his hand. And starts shooting things. Oh, until he gets a shot out of his hand. Oh, let's use the sword. Red blast coming back off the sword when it bounces off and it goes back. I guess it turns blue. Tila wearing like a full body suit. And Man-at-Arms, like I said, Man-at-Arms-ish. Yeah, okay. Alright, they're going to capture, or they're going to release the little gremlin, dwarf. He snuck in the Gray Skull. Yeah, this is just... Yeah, I'm just going to say this now. Sony Pictures, if we get anything like this, you can expect a whole crap ton of people to show up at your studios and to be kicking your asses. Oh, because they're trying to grab this cosmic key that Skeletor used to get in the Gray Skull that Gwildor fucking built. Until they start putting like aging makeup on the woman that played the sorceress. Yeah. Okay. Oh, this is not. Oh, here comes the wannabe stormtroopers and Evelyn, who I just now realized didn't notice this earlier. She's also in a full bodysuit. Canyon must not believed in TNA for us when we were kids. Skeletor's Havoc staff just about looks like the one that we got with the Intergalactic Skeletor. No, take that back. No, it don't. Huh. Oh, now comes realization. Oh, Ruler was actually a locksmith, and he's got another key, cosmic key. And here we go with the wannabe stormtroopers who, like I said, cannot hit jack shit. All right, so from here we're gonna get a shootout. Gwildor's trying to get him the hell up out of there. And he has this amazed look on his face whenever he gets it working, like, holy crap, this thing actually works? Oh, he did it. Yeah, he opened the gateway, and he honestly has no idea where in the hell they're going. He-Man with a gun does better than the fucking stormtroopers. I mean, Skeletor's guards. This is just hilarious. Oh, go Tila. Somebody grabbed the little man. Well, even the thing just got shot and you dropped it. Way to go, ding dong. Oh. Oh, let's grab the claw and suck it back through. Alright, so they went off somewhere. Skeletor's all pissed off. Where they end up? Where a majority of this movie will take place. Earth. Couldn't have had him land on somewhere on Eternia, somewhere that's got issues. No, it has to be Earth. Of all places, Earth. You got Man-at-Arms going through, or Gwildor going through and stealing a bucket of chicken. Man-at-Arms going, food. And, of course, then Teal and Gwildor finding out that it's actually meat from an animal. Or no, they're eating, I think he's eating ribs. Ribs or chicken, one. Thing is ribs, yeah, beef ribs. And then Courtney Cox's character, who will be a part of this from here on out, officially quit her job because her parents have died at some point prior to all this. Yeah, okay, let's just keep going here. Boring part. Oh, now you got Julie, aka Courtney Cox, going to visit her parents' grave with her boyfriend, who she's leaving behind to move off elsewhere. By the way, the heroes have all decided, okay, we got to find the cosmic key because they lost it. Oh, I'll point that out later. So we get, naturally right off the bat, all right, come on, where's the scene? They're going to be walking back through, and her boyfriend, who I think his name is Kevin, Actually finds the cosmic key, thinks it's some kind of new age Japanese musical instrument. Oh, yep, there you go, leaving away from the cemetery. Yeah, I could have a field day with this. Yep, there it is. There's the. All right, yep, now he's found it. All right. Next scene. All right, He-Man's tromping through the woods at night, and he's got a fucking gun. You know, anywhere in the world, you see some big guy wearing close to nothing carrying a gun, your ass getting arrested. Kevin and Julie went to the school gym because he's playing with this damn thing. Oh, so yeah, okay, so, oh, okay, let's plug it in to something. Let's amplify it. We don't know what this is. Well, I know it could be something that, yeah, plays musical tunes, but it could also blow us all the fuck up. Way to go, genius. It hits the key, gets it to start singing again and opening up and doing the light show. Which, you know, unbeknownst to them, is all doing nothing more than showing or letting Skeletor and company know where they're at. Oh, and they're not evil warriors; they're mercenaries in this one. So we get our first introduction to Blade and Sarad. Beastman, like I said, looks more like fucking Grizzlor and Incard. No Triclops, no uh, Whiplash, no Triclops. No, we get no other villains or any other heroes. Apparently, they're all died. They've all died or some shit, or went into hiding. All right, so all right, all right. So we're gonna fast forward a little bit more here. We got He-Man trying to track down Power, or no, the evil warriors have showed up because of Kevin activating the cosmic key. Courtney Cox is running through the place through what looks like a fucking abandoned warehouse, junkyard, or whatever. Well, gee, Blade just cuts through like the fence and like two whacks and then rips the rest of it off. Why didn't you just do it in the first place instead of dulling the damn sword, dumbass? And Courtney Cox running into a half-naked He-Man. All right, did I miss something? Yeah, that's right. They went through. All right, so they defeated the evil warriors for now, or Mad Arms and Teela did. Kevin, who got away elsewhere, he's going over to the music shop. He's going to see what the hell he found. All right, so I'm going to show him this thing. We're going to activate it again. Yeah, go ahead, hit the buttons. Watch live show. Oh, yeah, that's of course. Turn it back off. We've given them enough of an idea where we went to this time. Way to go, dumbasses. And there's cops going by. Whole time, the only thing Kevin's doing is he's just really fucking up the hero's coordinates to be able to get back home. Yeah, he can remember the tune in his head. Oh, that's right. Kevin, the douchebag, left Julie at the gym at school to go have this thing checked out. He don't know anything's happened. He may try talking to Julie for a little bit. Introducing her to Man-at-Arms and Teela. All right, now let's see. Oh yeah, Gwildor's stolen a fucking Cadillac, pink Cadillac. I think it was pink or red. And has makeshifted it somehow in what little bit of time they've been on Earth. Worked for them. So then we get back to Eternia. Skeletor looks like he's macking up on Evil Lyn. Okay, here comes the crew back. Once you can tell they all got their asses kicked. Claims to be outnumbered. Let's see, they take a bunch of stormtroopers with them. And there's 4 of them, and there's only 3 of them. Up. Blade asking for one more chance. Up. And we're going to say goodbye to Sarad. All right, so we will take a brief second here. For the poor fallen feller, Sarad, we'll take a look at the toy right now. All right. Honestly, they did a great job with the sculpt and everything. I don't know about the colors because with how dark a lot of this movie is as far as the lighting and stuff goes, you can't really tell if he's honestly like blue wearing copper colored armor. You really couldn't. But they did a fantastic job with the sculpt and everything with him. You know, you don't really see much of anything that says it's a, you know, that they used another, you know, pieces from other figures for this, which was cool, you know, for a change. As far as Sarad goes, you know, okay, apparently we did get to see him in the mini comics when the evil Cloud instructed Skeletor to think of all things evil. Sarad and Blade appeared before him in pledge of servitude. He's a reptilian warrior capable of projecting lasers from his mouth that caused victims immense agony. The Marvel Star Comics in '86, in contrast to his main comic appearance, Sarad projected sparks that would render various levels of unconsciousness, including suspended animation, generally fought alongside Blade. Alright, so we get him in a movie. After their first attempt to get the key, Skeletor made an example of him and obliterated him from existence. The '87 German EHAPA Comics said that he was part Sarian, part robot. Classics, they provide a new take on him. Called him Sarad the Terrible, and was once had a different name. And he a Clybian lizard man from the planet Draphos, imprisoned in the prison star, but escaped, riding a meteor shower to Eternia. And Skeletor's recruited Sarad to boost his force against Hordak. Sarad became a natural enemy of the Snake Men since his race's DNA had been used to create him. He fought for Skeletor in the second ultimate battleground, slaying as many Snake Men as he could. He attempted to steal the cosmic key from Gwildor to go back in time to prevent the Snake Men's creations, but he failed when Gwildor escaped to the future. Alright, so I guess they were in there a little bit more than I thought. I didn't know he was around that much. But yeah, I mean, definitely an awesome figure to have in your collection anywhere. So, gotta love the, like I said, the sculpting. You can tell it. All right, I take it back. You can tell there's one piece they reused, and it was a lizard man's tail. All right, so. All right, Sarad, you got your time in the sun here. All right. Grizzlord or Beastman, whatever the hell you want to call him, pretty much was begging for not to be killed. At this point now, Skeletor was like, all right, well, I got rid of one. Guess what, Evelyn? You're going with them. You're going to get the job done. He said, when you find the key, come find me. When Kevin went back to the school gym, of course, cops are there. And one of the cops ended up going through and taking him back to her house, see if she's there. He's trying to sit there and play it off like, oh, no, Julie's not here. You know, Julie's on the other end of the phone. And he's like, hey, you still got the key? And she's like, babe, I'm not going anywhere. Of course, he's trying to say, oh, the cops are here. Oh, Lubbock key. Cop ain't, oh, Lubbock ain't stupid. He realized that you're talking about the key. I'm still like everybody else. Kind of wish they'd make a Lubbock figure. Be cool as hell. All right, so Burger King came from somewhere. Oh, here comes the Evil Warriors area. Which he's easily caught, and apparently Lubbock is already gone or something. Of course, when the Evil Warriors returned back to Earth, Evil and pretty much found out that they got bested by just three of them. The three masters. Which, by the way, at this point, also Lubbock is also taking off the key to go get some answers. And they went through and put a collar on Kevin to get him to fess up, tell everything he knows. Yeah. Oh. Alright, so they move out to go track Lubbock down, who now, like I said, has the key. Comes the Warriors in their pink Cadillac. They're going to show up just a little bit too late to see that the bad guys were there with their stormtroopers, which I don't see how in the hell they missed it. I have no idea at all. None. Boy, Julie's going to be pissed. Kevin let the house get wrecked. You know, instead of me chewing anymore. Oh, they left Kevin behind, but he still has the collar on him. Poor Kevin. Apparently, Teal's got all the tools for Man at Arms to use to get the damn collar off. That's just plain as shit. After he freaks out, after the collar comes off, they go heading for where Lubbock's at. Same as Evil Warriors are on their way. Who now arrive? Oh, no. The heroes show up first. Yep, it is a pink Cadillac. Okay, so Lubbock pulls a little 38 snub nose on him. Evil Warriors showed up now. Oh, now Evelyn is going to pull her magic, and she's going to turn herself into Julie's mom. Trick her and just give him the key up. So all the warriors, you know, of course, or all the evil warriors, of course, you know, they all retreat backwards. Julie's gonna swipe the key from Willard and got a swipe from her. Stormtroopers once again can't hit jack shit. Other than boxes. Go figure the dwarf is like the last one. Love it. Charlie's still like in shock over what's happened here. Evil incident called Skeletor. Or no, she's getting ready to. Here he shows up on this big fucking floating thing that God knows what. He-Man now on a hoverboard with a gun. Oh, hey, Stormtrooper actually managed to hit him. He-Man, of course, lost his gun. How hard is it to hit a big guy that's on a hoverboard coming right at you? Especially one carrying a big fucking sword that, by the way, it looks nothing like the damn power sword we all were used to. In the ensuing battle, He-Man voluntarily gives himself up, so Way saved his friends. He did something to Julie. At this point, this is the end of where we'll see any more, or very little, of Earth, as Skeletor is taking He-Man and the rest of his stormtroopers back to Eternia. Lubbock shows up, the cops, of course, all the bad guys they've done went back through the portal. They're out there. He looks like a crazy guy. All right, so pause this here. Let's just take a look at another one. Winner, chicken dinner will be Card, who, like I said, this one don't have Lucy anymore, but got him. Which, honestly, they also did a really good job. Super 7 actually did an alright job. I don't care for the colors as far as the outfit goes, but for the most part, I mean, they did a pretty decent job with him on detail and all that. First thing he showed it is, of course, the film. Says group mercenaries on Earth. Of course, going through the movie, seeing what happened, but still. And as a coward in life, he believed he covered his own failings. While apparently fiercely loyal to Skeletor, he retreated with evil, and when Skeletor's defeat was imminent. In the 85 MOTU magazine, sinister evil warrior, greenish, pallor and a long mane of light hair. One hand was hooked, attached to his right arm, of course. Dressed entirely in black, which added an air of menace to his already ghastly appearance. In the classics, he served as Skeletor's twisted interrogator of Snake Mountain, where he creatively extracted info from his guest. Also, skilled bounty hunter, renowned for tracking his subjects with relentless determination. Developed a disturbing fascination with Lieutenant Andra, but was eventually defeated by her and sent to the prison Star. So, and like I said, this is why I cannot wait for the movie figures to come out to see him all in the black and everything like he was in the movie, instead of this like blue. crap. Alright, so back to the movie. Of course, Gwildor, Man-at-Arms, and Tila trying to deal with Julie, who's sick and dying. She's got this wicked looking spot on her leg that's just like getting bigger. Had Skeletor's infected her with. They realize they're screwed. They have no way home. Because when the power source got melted off the cosmic key, well, also lost its memory, so no way home. Get back to Eternia. Troops showing up with He-Man in tow. Get the short little cameo by Pig Boy. They knows there's this big event getting ready to happen on Eternia, which with Skeletor being there, he'll end up with power, especially since he's using some kind of magic to suck the life out of the sorceress, who's starting to look like she's about 120. Because let's face it, he's got the power of Grayskull, he's got the sword. The whole movie soundtrack you hear in the background reused, you know, they took a page out of Mattel's book, they reused something, reused all the music from fucking Superman 4. Alright, so now they're going to lock the sword down in some kind of thing that will help with the power. So now you can get the power. He-Man is now going to get whipped by a blade and his energy whip. Yeah, as a kid, this model looked alright. Now I watch it now, I was like, man, it's like really boring as hell. And comes Lubbock and troops, you know, they find, or they see the pink highlight going through. And now they're trying to figure out how to light it up and light the cosmic key up. Man-at-Arms is a terrible driver, by the way. Oh, I'm sorry, that was Kevin. With how dark a lot of the scenes are in this, it was really hard to tell. That, and I'm watching this on like a literal like 9-inch screen. And his keyboard, since apparently on the cosmic key the tones all disappeared. Like I said, complete memory shot. Luckily, Kevin remembered the tone that the thing was playing the majority of the time, so and it helped Gwildor. Julie's still sitting there dying of whatever Skeletor infected her with. Lubbock, who's a complete dumbass, thinking, oh, which is where we're going to get the one thing that we all kind of wish for, get this like one scene made up with the partial car. Oh, Skeletor's waiting for the great galaxy to open up so he can get all the powers and crap. Love it now, trying to sneak in. Everybody's getting ready to open up the key and all that shit. I'm going to start getting electrical light show. Oh, let's play the music so we can get this thing to open up. Amazing how a little Sony keyboard. Oh, now the whole thing opens up. Now we're going to get like sent to Eternia. Skeletor at this point, the eyes open up. He's now dressed completely in gold. This big thing on his head. God Skeletor. He-Man's done had his ass whipped by Blade. Oh, here we go. The heroes have figured out how to get back to Eternia. They're right in the middle of Castle Grayskull. Hell of a place to show up at. Along with half a car, part of the building, and the ground. Boy, that's going to be fun to explain. He's armed with a 12-gauge pump shotgun. And the stormtroopers with their energy blasters. Can't hit shit again. Skeletor now has electrical powers. Alright, so we're going to take a look at another one. Alright, so now we're going to take a look at Gwildor. Yeah, I'm going to save my favorite one of these figures for last. Alright, so genius scientist and inventor of the cosmic key, where he can travel through space and time. Where he lacked in size, he made it for in wisdom. Apparently, it was a great help to He-Man. In the newspaper strips, he was depicted with great curiosity that would often lead him into trouble. Genius inventor with keen intellect but dismissive and condescending towards magic, much to Orko's annoyance. Once developed feelings for someone who he thought was the same race as him, but is actually evil in disguise. Kind of heartbreaking for him because he believed he was the only of his kind on Eternia until he met the imposter. Of course, then there was the film. We're seeing how this goes along. The 87 German EHAPA comics portray him as a storyteller who enjoyed entertaining the warriors with his tales. Also traveled through space-time with the cosmic key. Also used it to show pictures to go with his stories. Classics. He was a troll inventor from the underground city somewhere. Yeah, so eventually faked his death, escaped to the future. Apparently no one pays attention to the big giant sign on the door. Let's see if I can zip through this next boring part in 5 minutes or less. Yeah. You know, it's funny. He does better with a 12-gauge pump shotgun than everybody else does. He-Man, of course, you know, he used to escaped out of his shackles. He's beating everybody up. And here goes the evil warriors. You already figured, okay, this is a lost cause. You know, we have them majorly outnumbered. We're out of here. Skeletor is on his own. Exception of Blade, he was the only one. Just stick around. I literally just watched one get shot in the knee and fall over. Oh, God, I got killed. The rest of the evil warriors ain't taken off yet, but they're hiding in a corner. He-Man trying to get over to his sword, of course. All right, I want He-Man to knock over one of the. You're going to push over one of the statues. All right, let's fast forward this. The hell? Okay, I went fast forward like way too far. So let's back this up just a little bit here. All right, so after he pushes over the statue, he's going to grab the sword and proclaim that he has the power. Yeah, fancy light show, and he gets electrified. Now, what's up, Castillo? I guess it's going to be an easy spin-off for today. All right, so at this point, I said He-Man's got a sword back. Now, apparently, Cam Films ran out of money to finish this off. So the rest is like done in the dark, which means they saved the fight scene for last after they filmed everything else. So now we're going to get He-Man versus a God Skeletor. They clash, the hack staff against the power sword, and this is where everything goes dark. This is where they ran out funding for the rest of the set, apparently, because everything's in the dark. Oh, just waiting here, waiting for a movie start. Well, I'm finishing up the whole He-Man thing, and we still got one character left to look at, called the Kitchen. Anyway, so yeah, we're getting He-Man and Skeletor battling it out. If I remember right, Dolph Lundgren is trained pretty well by the guy who played Blade as far as his swordsmanship. All right, so now He-Man is officially broken Skeletor's Havoc Staff. So he's going to be transformed back to being regular Skeletor. And trying to proclaim that this thing is over. Finally kind of knows He-Man's actually got a gun holster on his side. He-Man dropped the power sword, almost went in the abyss, but nope. Oh, one shot to the sword. Oh, there goes Skeletor down to a pit. I said, there's no light behind any of this, so everything's going to return back to normal. Sorceress will go through and heal Julie, send everybody back home. Problem is, though, when she sends everybody home, she sends them back in time before Julie's parents bit the dust. But her and Kevin remember everything, along with have this little thing that so they have a link to Eternia. All right, so only thing I say about this movie, and I'll wait till after I cover, honestly, my favorite one of the movie figures, and that was Blade here. honestly, they did a really good job on the depiction, including with the scar up on top. Give him the laser whip, swords, and all that. Oh. All right. So, of course, Blade was introduced in the mini comics. He's a master swordsman who was pulled into Eternia by Skeletor. Was introduced himself as the evil master swords. Pulled out 2 swords to join Skeletor against the heroes. His appearance is based on a prototype action figure, which actually featured a mouth guard. Guess that's what we got there. The German audio plays gave him a unique origin. Is that once a numerous villain who came to Eternia through the Ghost Gate in the Sands of Time, quickly joined the evil warriors. Through meditation, he communicated with the souls of deceased champions and would even attack his own allies if they interrupted his conversations with the dead. Undefeated in combat, only suffered a single wound, which resulted in the loss of his left eye, thus explaining the eye patch. Can he continue to fight with dual swords even though he only had one eye? Newspaper strips. He was a pirate from the planet Marion. Yeah. Eventually, he is captured by He-Man and given over to face justice. We know what happened to him in the movie because his final fate actually remained unclear. Probably he's captured since Karg and Evelyn and Beastman hightailed it. And classic said he was a pirate named Ritter from the Kylax system, summoned to Eternia through a spell of light cast by Skeletor. Agreed to work as a mercenary for him. He did fight in the second Ultimate Battleground, but despite losing the war, Blade survived to join a gang of rogue mercenaries and became one of Eternia's most infamous criminals. Huh. Infamous criminal. That sounds like Castillo. Anyways, yeah, like I said, they all really did a great job with the figure. Like I said, sculpted it well. Notice you got like Skeletor's emblem on the chest piece there. Honestly, look really badass. So always gotta appreciate one. All right, so movie overall, like I said, with the other than the fact that yes, it Masters of the Universe, it's got a character named He-Man in it. Dude that somewhat looks like Man-at-Arms. A chick that they named Tila. A chick that they named Evelyn. A dwarf. A fuzzball. A lizard. A pig. Dude with multiple swords. And a dude that ultimately, did a great job as Skeletor, even though nothing like it. Honestly, all right, on the figures, I'll go 4 out of 5 on the way that the figures were designed and sculpted. They look really good and everything. But the movie is going to get 2 of these. As in -2 because it sucked balls. Most of the movie took place on Earth. Nothing looked like anything we'd ever seen Master Universe-wise. Overall, it fucking sucked. So to the people at Sony, if anybody ever from Sony ever watches this before they actually start production on the Masters Universe movie, pretty sure there's more of us fans of the Masters Universe than there are you guys working there at Sony. 10-1, we will storm the place and we will seriously be kicking your ass and stopping the production of this, of anything that ends up like that. Such bullshit fucking movie. Like I said, it seemed like it was cool back in the day. More as we've gotten older, we've looked at. Ultimately, we're all just saying, what the hell did they give us? So, with that being said, that's it for me for this week. Since the only person who watched this was there's just one person, and I'm just gonna make my spinning real easy. Kevin Castillo, I've got an extra present going into your box of stuff that will go out this week. Like I said, look at the promo, you'll see it. Anyways, all right, until next time, because I'm not gonna say next week, because Lord only knows. I probably will do one next week because Thanksgiving I will be out of town, in which will mean overall be getting started after that for on the Skeletor special. So next week or next time, if we're not doing the Skeletor special, we haven't started on it yet. If it is next week, I'll find something cool for us to take a look at. I'm Eat Eddie, your angry guy. Until next time, keep on collecting, even if some film studios give us really crappy movies of our favorite stuff. Till next time.